Let me describe your life right now. You work, you study, you hustle, you do everything you are supposed to.
But at the end of the day, you feel empty. Not tired, empty. Like no matter how much you do, it's never enough, never satisfied, never complete. And people call this burnout. But Swami Vivekananda, in volume 1 of the complete works, said burnout is not caused by working too much. It is caused by how you work. And the difference between those two things is an entire philosophy called Karma Yoga. Think about the last time you worked really hard on something, maybe a project, an exam, something you put real effort into. Now think about what was running in your mind the whole time. Will this be good enough? What will people think? What if I fail? Will this get me what I want? You weren't just working, you were working and worrying about the result at the same time. Half of your energy on the task, half your energy on the outcome. Swami Vivekananda said in Volume 1, the cause of all the miseries we have in the world is that men foolishly think that pleasure is the goal. We don't work for the work, we work for what comes after the work. The grade, the money, the approval, the validation, and that gap between the work and what you want from it is where all the anxiety lives. That is what burns you out, not the work, the wanting. Karma Yoga is Vivekananda's complete answer to this. And before anything else, he defines what karma actually means. Most people think karma means what goes around comes around, a cosmic reward system. Vivekananda says that is a shallow understanding. He says from Volume 1, Karma Yoga, karma is the eternal assertion of human freedom. Every action we perform paints our character. Every action you take paints your character. Not your bank account, not your reputation, your character. The work is not producing a result out there in the world. The work is producing you. Every time you work with full effort and honesty, you become a person of full effort and honesty. Every time you cut corners, you become someone who cut corners. The output of work is not the project. The output of work is who you become in the process. That one shift changes everything about how you approach the work. And then he says the most practical thing in the entire book. We have a right to work, but not to the fruits of work. Do your work. Leave the results to take care of itself. Do your work. Leave the result alone. Not because results don't matter, but because the moment you are fully absorbed in the work, the results take care of themselves. Now, here is where Karma Yoga gets truly radical. Vivekananda says the highest form of Karma Yoga, the most advanced practice, is to work as if you are working for God Himself. He uses this example, and it's one of the most powerful in the entire complete works. He says, imagine two men cleaning a house. The first man cleans because he has to. He is thinking about when it will be over, about what he will get paid. He is resentful, distracted, doing the minimum. The second man cleans with his complete attention. Every corner, every surface, fully present. Not because he loves cleaning, but because he has decided whatever is in front of me right now deserves everything I have. From Volume 1, every duty is holy, and the devotion to duty is the highest form of the worship of God. Every duty is holy. Not just the big important work, not just the things you care about. Every single thing in front of you right now, your studies, your job, this video you are watching, deserves complete presence. That is Karma Yoga. Not a technique, an attitude toward everything you do. Here is something most people don't know about Vivekananda. Before he became famous, before Chicago, Before the world tours, he went through years of wandering across India with almost nothing. No money, no plan, no certainty about what he was supposed to do. He walked from village to village. He depended on strangers for food. And during this period, instead of sitting around waiting for something to happen, he did whatever was in front of him completely. He taught whoever came to him. He helped whoever needed it. He studied when he had books. He sat quietly when he had nothing. He didn't wait for the perfect condition to start working. He worked fully with exactly what was in front of him. And later, when he looked back on this period, he said it was the most formative time of his life. Not because great things happened, but because he learned to give everything to whatever was happening. That is exactly what Karma Yoga looks like in real life. Here is one practice from Karma Yoga you can do starting today. Vivekananda calls it working without the watching self. Here is what that means. Most of the time when we work, we are working and watching ourselves work. Am I doing well? Is this good enough? What will happen? That watching self is what creates anxiety. That watching self is what burns you out. The practice is for one task today, do it completely without that inner commentary. Pick anything, studying one chapter, writing one mail, cooking a meal, and for that one task, give it everything. No watching, no judging, just doing. Vivekananda says from volume 1, do your work with your whole heart and you will succeed. There is so little competition. There is so little competition because almost nobody works with their whole heart. Almost everyone is off present, off worried. Be the person who is completely present. That alone makes you exceptional. Look at the journey across these 4 videos. Fear, strength, the mind, and now work. This is not separate ideas. They are the one complete philosophy of how to live from volume 1 of the complete works of Swami Vivekananda. I'm continuing through all 9 volumes. Every week, one more video, one more teaching. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you.